Revolutionary is a term that's bandied around way too much in music, but I think it's a really fair description of the music of Berlioz, the French 19th century composer who looked at the rule book and just ripped it up. And his most famous piece, of course, is his Symphonie Fantastique, his fantastic symphony, which has a story that is informed by such a great desire. And this desire is ostensibly about some unnamed artist who falls in love with a woman and pursues her all around, even beyond the grave. And this idea of her never leaves this young artist's head. But it hits a bit close to home, really, because in fact, in the 1830s, Berlioz did fall in love from afar with the Irish actress Harriet Smithson when she was in Paris performing Hamlet, and he watched her from very long way away. It actually took a long time for them to meet, and he obsessed over her. He desired her so greatly, and somehow it was contrived years later that the two of them could meet. They married, and surprise, surprise, it didn't work out. But his desire for Harriet Smithson informed the whole of this Symphonie Fantastique, and we're looking at the first movement, which is called Rêveries, Passions. And it really is about this. Central to the symphony is this musical idea, literally called the idée fixe. It's a fixed idea, and it represents the artist's beloved, the one he desires so greatly. So after a brief introduction, which is sort of hazy and cloudy, it's almost drug-fueled. In fact, the artist is explicitly opium-fueled later in the symphony. But this soulful tune gives way to a fast passage. The allegro comes straight after the introduction. The violins and the flute play this idée fixe that comes again and again over this pulsating, desiring accompaniment in the strings. Berlioz was such a revolutionary in so many ways, and his desire manifested itself musically through frequent and sudden changes of tempo, as well as huge bombastic outbursts in his enlarged orchestra. He was an iconoclast of the very, very highest order, and so it's with great pleasure that we can look into this first movement of his Symphonie Fantastique, Rêveries and Passions. Berlioz even said himself of his desire to write music. There are new things, many new things to be done. Or must my entire destiny be engulfed by this overwhelming passion?